Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous. Shh, be quiet. And welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. Now, assuming that our saber cat can be quiet, I can tell you that this episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, oh, hello, Nessie, was actually already recorded before. I'm recording it again because for unknown reasons, my microphone was not, I don't know, plugged in all the way or something was wrong, and it had no voice recording. The last time that happened, I gave you the lost episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, but people were just really angry about that, so we're not going to do that again. But we have lots of stuff to talk about. Unfortunately, because I already talked about it, I'm not really sure if I'm going to give such a good presentation this time, but I will try my best. First of all, before we do anything else, let's go check out our cage up top for our Allosaurus while I ask you guys, if any of you guys are graphics designers or artists or anything along those lines, I need someone to make a 19 by 20, 1920, not by, 1920 by 1080 resolution picture for a Patreon launch page. I am in the process of filling out all the wonderful rewards for English. How does it work? What in the world is up with this loading stuff? Look how bad the graphics glitches are getting. Gosh. Maybe I really need to start using that new launcher that Mojang is touting about in their launcher. Maybe I need to start using that, cuz this is too much. I mean, it's cool that I can see all the places I've explored, but it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't appreciate this Minecraft stuffing's being broken all the time. Clearly they need to fix it. But anyway, yes, if you are what in the world, even this is having trouble loading in. This is so weird. But if you're a graphics designer or an artist or anything like that and you would like to make a thumbnail for a Patreon launch page, I would very much appreciate you getting in contact with me via my email. That would be fine, megneous@gmail.com. Just put the title as like Patreon thumbnail or something like that. Nothing too complicated. I mean, if you can make a nice little thumbnail with maybe my avatar and the Patreon sign or something like that, it would be fine. I just want something a little bit fancier than something that I would end up making, because it's sort of an important video. Sort of the future of our channel relies on it. You know what I'm saying? The future of our channel. This makes me so sad. Yeah, there you go. Come on, load in. Load in. You know you want to. This may also have something to do with, like, Java stuffings, but who knows. But yeah, I finished the top of, assuming it loads in all the way, I did finish the top of this Allosaurus enclosure, and I think that about finishes it. So, other than the fact that this Allosaurus is, not as tall as I thought he would be. Allie is not growing that quickly, but other than that, he seems to be quite alright. Our next project, you can see over here if you look over there. Ignore the giant graphical glitch right here, but you can see sort of the beginnings of our next project, although there is another project that I thought up in the meantime that I would like to do, so let's see. Make our way back down. Thank you very much, Ali, for showing off your enclosure. I appreciate it. Yes, please do send me emails. I am considering having, like, a payment. I'm not really sure, like, how much I would pay if I end up using something from someone. I don't know, maybe, like, $10 or something. I don't know, if you have, like, an extra 30 minutes on hand and you want to make $10, like, maybe you should let me know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But yeah, let's see. Yes, so we do have dinosaur news. We also have SpaceX news. Let's talk about SpaceX news. So, the SpaceX news is that there was a SpaceX launch somewhat recently. Maybe like a week and a half ago at this point. I was not able to do a whole lot about it in terms of talking because, you know, I recorded that one episode and it had no audio, so I just sort of felt down about recording again. So, you know, what was I gonna do? I had no idea. But once we get here, I'm going to maybe walk around and show you this little tiny beginnings of a bird cage. I swear I had this all, like, figured out before on the last episode, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll just, like, stand here and look at it and make it look beautiful. So, I used a Z-plot, or plot Z, or whatever it's called, to make, I don't know, what is it, 16? I think it's 16 diameter to make a circle. And I'm going to hopefully build that up a bit and make it into the beginnings of a bird cage for pterosaurs, except that it's not going to be made of gold. I originally wanted it to be made of gold, but I realized that each gold block would be 9 gold nuggets, or bricks, I guess, yeah, gold ore, whatever. And that would take way too long to collect all of that. That would be an enormous undertaking, and I don't have time for that, at least not now, so there's no way to get that done. On the SpaceX front, though, there was a launch, and it was awesome. However, they were not able to recover the first stage, because, unfortunately, the first stage fell into a storm, and they were not able to send out the barge to collect it. So next time, maybe in the end of April or something like that, when the next commercial resupply mission to the International Space Station occurs, when that happens, maybe that is when we will see the next attempt at recovering the first stage, and hopefully it will be successful. Maybe. They're pretty sure it'll work this time. We'll see. So, before we go on to the dinosaur news, which I know you all love so much, this is the beginnings of our bird cage. And honestly, I'm a little bit confused about how I'm going to make it look decent. If you guys have any ideas, please do let me know. But at the moment, I think I'm going to have some columns. Probably going to start the columns right about here. Right about here. And this is clearly not enough to have the full thing look nice, so we're probably going to put extras on here as well, over here in the corners. And this also doesn't look really nice when I build it up. So, actually, can I feel like... What is this, F3A? Is that what it is to try to force it to re-render these things? I really don't like all of these graphical glitches. They make me lose my mind. Yeah. Maybe give that time to work. Yeah, this looks better already. Okay, I'm feeling good. I really wish it would hurry up and draw in that. Yeah, there you go. There you go, fill that in all nice and fancy. I swear, man, Minecraft, of all, the problems that you have, this graphical glitch one is, the most annoying that I've encountered in, the 2.5 years I've been recording Minecraft. But anyway, I also built these up quite a bit off camera, and they don't look that great either. So, I figure that if we put them every other point, except right here where, it's empty. So, put this here, and put this right here. And right there. Maybe here. Is this good? Yeah. I believe that this is all of the every other point, except in the middle here where there are 2. And then I think it looks pretty okay. It looks awesome. Alright. So at this point, we are going to start building up, and I believe that it will be quite alright to build up, and I think it'll look okay, except that we have to add some middle stuff as well. Let's see. 2? Yeah, why not do 2 each? 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh no! I did 3. It'll be fine. Don't worry, Megneous. It'll be okay. Do a little bit of parkour. Nope. And I've failed miserably. Oh, nope. I'm good. I can jump up here. Okay. That did not work. Whatever. I don't care. I'm good. Okay, so let's move on to the dinosaur news, because the dinosaur news is surprisingly interesting. The dinosaur news happens about 100... Oh, wait, we ran out of fences. 160 million years ago in the late Jurassic period, there's been a new species of dinosaur which has been discovered, specifically a new species of sauropod. And sauropods, as you know, are those long-necked, wonderful long-necked dinosaurs which you all know and love, such as the Brachiosaur in Fossils and Archeology mod. They are very, very cool dinosaurs, those long-necked dinosaurs. However, in China, and you guys know that we talk about China a lot because China is an amazing place to find all sorts of rare species and specimens of dinosaurs which didn't exist in other parts of the world, probably because during the late Jurassic and other periods, China was geographically isolated from a lot of the rest of the world, either by mountains or large river valleys or something. Basically, a lot of interesting evolutionary things happened in China that didn't happen in other parts of the world. And specifically, the kind of dinosaur which was discovered is a sauropod in the family of, and I'm going to completely destroy this name, by the way, because I have no idea how to pronounce this name. But the bones were dug up in 2006 and put away somewhere in a museum where they were studied for a long time before being published about this year. In the family of the dinosaurs that this thing comes from, in the sauropod family, the smaller family is called Mamenchisaurids, maybe, or Mamenchisaurids. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Oh, wait, there are monsters nearby? I can't go to sleep? Wonderful, this is precisely what I wanted. Precisely what I wanted. No, it's not at all. I didn't want to deal with this. Where are the monsters, though? I just want to go to sleep, because I don't want any creepers destroying all my stuff. I don't see any creepers, though. Creepers? Zombies? I don't see anything, in fact. I see nothing which would prevent us from going to sleep. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that was there. That's fun. Okay, so we're gonna try to go to sleep again, and if we can't go to sleep, I'm just gonna put it on peaceful for a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can go to sleep. Sure. But yeah, so this species of sauropods is quite strange. The species of sauropod and the Mamenchisaurids, or whatever they're called. Most sauropods, by the way, have a neck length of maybe 1/3 of their total body length. That's what makes them famous. They're famous for their long necks. There's a reason why they're called the long-necked dinosaurs in the Land Before Time series. However, I wonder if I can actually make this. Can I make this jump? I have no idea. The answer is no. No, I cannot. Oh, sigh. But yeah, so the, what in the world was I saying? But yeah, the reason they're called long necks is because their necks are long, usually about 1/3 of their total body length. Mamenchisaurids, however, are quite different in... Oh, that was terrible. Mamenchisaurids are quite different in that their necks are especially long among the long-necked brachiosaurs and sauropods and stuffins. They have necks which generally make up to half of their total body length. Just imagine a dinosaur which is half neck, quite literally. Or imagine that you are 6 feet tall, but your neck is 3 feet long. That's basically what these dinosaurs were like. Quite strange, but you know... Again, lots of things in China when you go back to the Jurassic and stuffins. Lots of things in China were strange. Lots and lots of things. So, not too surprising. And it's really cool that this particular specimen, which is called... I'm going to do the terrible American pronunciation first, and then I'm going to attempt to do the Chinese pronunciation. So, Qi Jiang Long. Long, as you may know, is Chinese for dragon. And I am aware that Mandarin Chinese has multiple tones, has 5 tones, 5 standard tones, that is, in Putonghua. But for the first part, the Qi part, it is a second tone, which means that it should be pronounced with a rising tone, so Qi. And Jiang is a first tone, meaning it should go straight across with a high tone, so Qi Jiang. Jiang. There are reasons why I studied Japanese and Korean and not Mandarin Chinese, by the way, everyone, in case you didn't know. I'm very, very bad at tones. And then Long is a second tone, so it's a rising tone. I am very, very bad at tones, so don't worry about them. We're just going to call it Qijiang Long. And Qijiang is the name of the city that it was discovered quite close to, so it makes sense that they would call it the Dragon of Qijiang. And probably... It makes sense, you know, dragon bones and skeletons and stuff. It makes sense that probably back in the old days with China and various other cultures which have all of these cultural mentions of Are we all out of fences? Let's go make some more fences. It makes sense that all of these cultures which have references to dragons may have at one point discovered skeletons of dinosaurs. I mean, I know if I discovered a skeleton of a dinosaur back when I lived in the Middle Ages, I would be like, dude, that is a dragon, and nothing you say could ever convince me otherwise. Oh, our Gallimimus can't grow. No space. So sad. But yeah, so the cool thing about this particular specimen of Mamenkisaurid is that the skeleton of Tijianglong is apparently mostly complete up to its neck. The skull and the neck are actually together, which is surprisingly rare for many species of sauropods, because the sauropod head is generally much smaller than the neck, and it's very easy for it to get dislodged during erosion and all sorts of other natural processes which separate the neck from the head. Since, after all, you know, bones, once all of the muscles and tendons are gone, they are just sort of like sitting in the same spot. But this one was still generally attached, which is pretty cool. Probably gives all sorts of new information on the Mamenkisaurids and their evolutionary niche in old Jurassic China. So as you can see, basically we're going to be building this up to make a dome at the top, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make a dome using fence posts. However, there is one thing that I know for sure, and that is the fact that these middle parts just like aren't going to look very good because there's a spot of 2 in between them, and they look really empty. They look really sort of sad when you just leave them as they are like this. So I think maybe I'm gonna have to maybe put something in between them like this, or maybe put like some fences or something. I need to do some sort of decorating, because if we come over here and we look at our bird cage from all the way over here, you can see that it looks very plain. It doesn't really look very nice, and I don't really know what I could do to make it look better. I suppose I could try to make like some quartz columns or something like that, but man, I'm so lazy for that. You don't even know how lazy I am. I need something that can be done generally within like 20-minute intervals. So, looking at this, yeah, I need some sort of decoration, something to make it look nice. I don't exactly know what to do yet though, so you guys should help me out on that. In addition, there's also something else that I wanted to do. I decided instead of changing the top of this is about Patreon, by the way, the top of our museum. I want to dedicate the top of our museum to the people who get a certain like reward level on Patreon. I want to make this top level into sort of a memorial to the people who get a certain reward level. I'm not sure what that reward level will be, but it will be pretty sweet, I think. Now, this dirt is just an example, but, you know, I put down, like, some sort of altar or something with, like, some sort of color. I don't know, maybe gold or emerald. Something similar to what Poet does. You know, Poet has this donator thing, except that mine's not going to be a donation thing. Mine is going to be an ongoing Patreon subscriber thing. And if you are a certain level of subscriber, I think then I will put a certain color, like gold or emerald or diamond or something like that, in the top level of our museum. Maybe in the wall or something like that, on the wall. And then I'll put your name on a sign, something like that. We'll see about that, but yeah, if you're interested in that sort of thing, keep your eyes open, as we will be soon releasing our Patreon launch video. Dun dun dun! But yeah, for now, that's basically everything that I can think about. The Tijianglong fossil was pretty cool. If you would like to read more about it, you can click on the link below in the video description. If you would like to ask me anything about the Patreon launch, which is upcoming, please do ask me below in the comments. I will respond to you. For now, thank you so much everyone for watching. My name is Megneous, and I will see you next time.